to my channel. I don't know if I'm looking at the camera. I know the camera's right there, but I tend to look at myself, so I don't know which one's gonna work out. But anyway, so this video is gonna be very straight to the point, okay? Yes, the intro is different. Okay, look, the intro is different. It's different because I accidentally deleted my old intro. So I know. I am gonna make it a thing, like when I'm doing like tarot and stuff like that, the intro will be different, so you guys can tell the difference between my tarot, my readings and all that, and then just a normal video, which is this one. So this one is just a normal video. Anyways, I did write some notes down, okay? In this video, as you can see by the title, how to get your first apartment, right? I'm just gonna let y'all know now, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. But here's the thing, I was trying to decide, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna just see where this video goes when it comes to manifestation, like basically belief and getting you an apartment. I'm gonna be realistic, but I'm gonna also kind of tell you the ways I manifested my new apartment, as you can see. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for over 100 subscribers. I probably already said this before, but you guys literally mean the world to me. Like, I literally 116 people, like, that's, to me, that's a lot. And I do appreciate you guys for joining my streams. Like, my streams has been popping. Yeah, let's get into the video. First things first, I'm gonna let y'all know now, I'm very straightforward. Y'all already know how I am, all right? I'm gonna let you know the real deal, okay? Yes, I did just put a necklace on. You're not hallucinating, okay? I did just put a necklace on. I just feel like as a Libra, my neck, you know, I gotta have something, like, I gotta have jewelry on. But anyway, how to get your first apartment, okay? So if you see me looking like up, these are the notes that I took, okay? So the first thing I would suggest, right, is to brainstorm and write out exactly, and these are for my, it's not even a manifestation girlies, okay? This is just for your brain. Your brain has to process what it's going to do, or what it's about to do, or what you're about to do. You control your brain, you control your actions. So by writing your stuff down, by brainstorming what you want, plan, okay? First step is to brainstorm and to plan. When are you gonna move? Where are you gonna move? Why are you moving? Okay, what's the reason? Some of y'all got different reasons. Sometimes it's like, okay, I'm just out of this place, I'm ready to go. Some of y'all like, I gotta get out of this house, like, or I wanna get out of my parents' house, or I want to, like, brainstorm why you want to leave first of all, and that's probably about it. You need to brainstorm why you want to leave, because the power in writing stuff down is symbolic. When you write stuff down, this is why your therapist be like, guys, you need to journal. And they be for real. Y'all need to research, bro. You need to research the place. You need to research everything about it. What style you want, you know what I'm saying? Are you getting a 1-bedroom? Are you getting a 2-bedroom, 3? Are you getting a studio? Is it just you? 9 times out of 10, the people that's watching my video, it's probably just you. So I would suggest a studio or a 1-bedroom. Goes on to my next point, okay? Get what you can afford. I'm tired of people like, oh, I want a high rise. I want all the new appliances. Girl, I'm big on manifestation, okay? I'm really big on that, but we got to be realistic. I'm not saying like, oh my God, the 3D matters, okay? For most of you that don't know what the 3D is, it's me. It's me. We are the 3D, okay? The world is a reflection of you. That's the 3D. I know a lot of people be like, oh, don't focus on the 3D. Don't matter. No, I would say just detach yourself from the 3D, especially when it comes to manifesting your apartment. Because here's the thing. For me personally, you still gotta, like, it's still like real world things that you gotta do. You gotta pay bills, you gotta make sure you do it. You gotta make sure you're on top of that. So it's not really about, oh, like, don't even think that is there, because you still got responsibilities that you need to do. Okay, you gotta think about that too. All right, my next point is to tour. You need to tour apartments, okay? Tour them, tour. Go to them, go. Here's the thing, online is cool, but if it's in your area, you just move into a new apartment in your area, you're just moving out, go tour the apartment. Go tour, go look at it, okay? Because you don't know what they got going on. You don't know, like, you need to go tour the apartment. Just go tour, go look at it, and ask questions. I don't care if it's the most ridiculous question. You can ask the question. There's 9 times out of 10, not only does it make you look good and it makes you look like you actually know what you're doing, but you need to know what you're getting yourself into, okay? When you're signing up for stuff. The moment you sign your name on that lease, it's done. It's done. It's done. So you gotta do your research, all right? Do your research, you know what I'm saying? Look at the reviews. I know we're on, you know, to the apartment, but I wanna go back to the research part. I cannot stress this enough. Please look at the reviews. Please, please. Even the negative ones, bro. Don't just look at the good ones and be like, oh, this is a good apartment. We're secure, guys. No, you need to look at the bad and the good and the area, okay? So, like I said, do what you can afford. I'm not saying, oh my God, go for like the cheapest one. Go for like the highest one. Find your middle ground, you know? Look for something. Like for me, I was like, I wrote it down to the T. I said, you know what? I want to get a community. Okay, this is what I wrote down. Okay, for my manifestation girlies, for the people, even if you're praying about it, whatever you believe in. When you write this stuff down, it gives you more of a layout of what you want. Okay, so for me, it was okay, I want to get a community. Okay, I want it to be clean. I want people to be nice. I don't want neighbors to bother me. Okay, I don't want no freaking bugs, no pests. I don't want none of that. Like, I really wrote that down. I wrote that down. And it's actually in this book. It's actually in this book. I wrote that down. I'm like, I don't want none of that, you know. I want the utilities to be included. Okay, that's another thing, bro. Make sure you ask questions about what's included in the rent, because 9 times out of 10, sometimes rent be like $1,200. And you're like, what about the utilities?
I'm sorry, but that's not, no, we don't do that.
You need to ask those questions. The moment they say that, get out of there, get out, run, like fucking run. Please make sure you take inspired action. I'm sorry, I had to like kind of reset it. But make sure you take inspired action, okay? And what do you mean, you need to like actually be in that mood and that set and that grind set, like, I'm gonna do this. You need to tell your brain. And that leads to my next point. Live in the end. Fake it till you make it, bro. Fake it till you can feel it. That's the whole point of manifestation. Once you decide, especially for me, I like law of assumption. I feel like law of assumption is way better than law of attraction. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But I feel like you need to fake it till you fucking make it, bro. Stop with the whole, I can't, and I don't have the money. Like, how am I supposed to go if I don't have the... You need to pretend. Like, for me, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. For me, I got my boxes. I just started ordering shit. I just started getting shit. I was like, I didn't even know where I was going. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. I did not know where I was going. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna move. Like, I don't care. Like, you gotta have that mindset where it's like, no, like, you gotta let God know, the universe know, whoever you believe in, I'm going to do it. And once the Most High sees that, it's like, okay, bet, we got you. I got boxes. I started packing stuff up. When I tell you I started packing stuff up, I started moving. I started planning. Like, y'all gotta move. I know a lot of people like, oh, you don't have to take action. It's inspired action. You still gotta take some type of, you can't just sit on your butt all day and be like, yeah, they're just gonna come out at thin air. They just gonna call my phone, which I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do a little story time, but this is just how to get your apartment. Okay, you need to act, you need to start pretending like we're playing house in this bitch. We're playing house. We're packing stuff up. We're acting like we're moving. We're acting like you gotta act. Fake it till you make it is a thing. It's really a manifestation. Once you decide what reality you want to be in, you're already in that reality. So act like it, okay? Act like it. This leads to my next point. The stuff that you need, bro. I know y'all be all like, what? Like, this is for the girlies that like, okay, I got my apartment. What now? I'm gonna be honest, you should have got that stuff before you even, because unless you got money aside and stuff like that, cool. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about for another video. Get the stuff while you're there now, especially for the people that's moving out. Get your supplies while you're there. Start getting your pots and pans. Start looking on OfferUp. Start looking on Facebook Marketplace. Start it now. So when you move out, You got your knives, you got your utensils, you got your plates, you got your pots and pans, you got stuff that you want to decorate with, you stocked up on laundry, start stacking. I'm telling you, because the moment it's time to go, you're not gonna be worried about that. Now all you gotta do is, okay, I just gotta set up my apartment, I just gotta worry about this. So it brings less worries. Do not let credit, do not let money, do not let all these quote unquote 3D problems that you see affect how you move. Because the moment you start focusing on that, the universe, God, whoever you believe in, is gonna bring that towards you because you're focusing on it. So don't focus on it. Just don't focus. Like when I tell you, stop, just stop, girl, stop. Don't focus on that. You need to focus on the now. You need to focus on present. Don't think future, because now you're anxious. Don't think about the past. Some of these manifestation videos, it's like, don't take action. And it's like, well, yeah, like for me, like that's a belief within itself. If you feel like you gotta take action, you still gotta do something. You can't there is no way for you to just sit on your butt, okay, and just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get my apartment. You're not taking no action. You're not even like, universe is like, okay, you want your apartment, but you're not doing nothing. Start talking in present tense. Like, yo, I got my apartment. Like, I'm so excited. And it's like, isn't that being delusional? Bro, be delusional. Like, bro, it works. I'm telling you, it's just all it is just to reprogram your brain. Is to reprogram your brain, your subconscious. Okay, like that's what matters. Okay, we've been programmed all of our life. You need to reprogram your brain. But anyway, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd be very minimum editing because I don't know. I just get lazy, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. That's the thing, bro. When you get your first apartment, do not, oh my gosh, bro, make financial, like really smart financial decisions. Don't feel like you gotta like, I get my couch, I get this. That's, no. If you have a bed already and stuff like that, you know, get that stuff so you can lay your head. But if you already got a lot of stuff, work with that, and then over time you're gonna, like, even for me, like I have my 2 chairs finally for my kitchen, right, for my bar, which oh my god, I'm so thankful for. I'm like, ugh. It took some time, but I was like, it doesn't matter, bro. It's your apartment is kind of, just think of it as like your temple. Like you're gonna you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. I don't even know why I said overly, but you're gonna get there. Over time is what I meant. I'm just talking too fast. Over time, you're gonna get there. Okay, and with that, thank you guys so much. Hope it helped. Peace.